Welcome back to Added Time. We've just watched Spurs 2, Brentford 0. Of course, we had a lot of interest in this game, both being Brentford fans. Harry can't be here today, work in the way. But I think in the end, I think Tottenham played their game. A lot of people complain about the part of the bus, but that's what they do. I've got no problem with that. It gets them the results in the end, but the annoying thing is, I think we've got a bit of a sour taste in our mouths after the VAR decisions today.
Yeah, not ideal. I mean, the thing is with the red card, you can see why it's a red card, and
Yeah,
it's the only thing I'll say is it's completely accidental, and anyone who watches the silver play knows
yeah, you
he's
know
not
what he's
got
trying
that
to
in
do.
him. Yeah, he's not got that in him.
Yeah,
But I mean, the game, I think the Tony offside is just ridiculous. That's
it's
never
such a
offside,
tough
is
one
it?
to be annoyed about because by the
Yeah.
law of the game, it is, but it's literally his knee. He's on the floor. You can't even
So,
see. You can't even see the end of Sissoko's foot
he can't.
either.
Yeah, how do you know where his heel is? You
Yeah,
don't.
it's again. It's one of
It's
these.
so
It's not. It's
frustrating.
it's one of these. It's not clear and obvious. So how can you
No,
overturn it? I mean,
no.
I don't know how Premier League fans stay composed every weekend because probably the
Yeah.
most annoying thing is just celebrating that goal and then
Oh, when
just,
I don't even want
just
to
being
think
mugged
about it.
off.
I
Yeah.
don't even want to think about it.
So yeah, it's annoying because that goal goes in. Son probably doesn't get the goal in the way he does, and it's a completely different game. But I think we've also got to talk about the way this competition is set up and the fact that there was no VAR until this stage. There also was no 5 subs until this stage. There also was no extra time until this stage. So even if we had brought it back, it wouldn't have gone straight to pens. And imagine either team had conceded in extra time and lost, you'd go, why is there extra time now? We haven't.
Yeah. What I say is, it's even the FA Cup had VAR in like grounds last
Yeah.
year that could do it. Fair enough if you've done that for the whole tournament this year, but not even had that. It's just been chucked in for no reason at all in the semi-final. Like, why? I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
It's a bit of a shambles, and it's one of these things you just think it's set up to enhance the big teams going through.
Like, this is what I've been saying to everyone all day. I've been saying, like, I wouldn't mind losing like 2-3-0 because it's not embarrassing because you're playing against Spurs and like you were never in it anyway. But we've had a goal disallowed that without VAR wouldn't have been disallowed. We were only 2 goals down and one of them was scored 15 minutes from time. Like, we were so in that game to the point where it's frustrating. Like, I would rather lose 3-4-0 than that because it's just like so aggravating because I've just left thinking we could have got something from it if it was different, if that makes sense. So,
yeah. Trying to talk on from a Spurs point of view, I was quite impressed with them defensively. Very good defensively. Yeah. Eric Dyer he's a changed man at centre back. Really, I think we did play quite to his strengths because we were launching it long to Tony quite a lot, and although Tony did put a shift in, that's Eric Dyer's game really. And that's his bread and butter, and he did well there. Davinson Sanchez also, he looked good. He wasn't great.
I think if Brian goes down in the penalty box there though before that Tony chance, I do think that's a penalty.
Another great opportunity. I mean, from a Brentford perspective, good players. I thought Matthias Jensen, he had a fantastic game. He was pulling the strings in midfield.
Rico's class.
Rico Henry. I mean, Lucas Moura didn't get a sniff. I know Moura isn't one of the Spurs fans' favourite players, but still, he's.
I tell you what, Son had a few goes at the right side as well, and every time Rico sniffed him out, he never tried it again.
Moura did score a hat trick in that Ajax game. Am I wrong in saying that?
No, he did. Or a brace, one of the two.
He scored the winner at least. I mean, he scores in Champions League semi-finals, and Henry's pocketed him the whole game to the point where he had to get subbed off. So I think, there's positives to be taken out from that. But Spurs get through to a final. Jose Mourinho in a final. Can he go all the way?
It does depend who wins tomorrow night. Based off City's performance the other night against Chelsea, it'll be City go through tomorrow.
City in a final as well.
City, and if this is the start of City's momentum, imagine it in April, mate. It'll be nuts.
100%.
It'll be nuts. So they'll be in their prime of the season. So There's only one winner for me, but be nice to see Spurs win it. 'Cause it's always nice to get knocked out by the winner, to be fair. So it'd be
Yeah,
nice if they did win it.
yeah, and
But there we are.
I'm not a Mourinho hater. I mean, I used to
Nah.
despise him a bit, but as he gets into his older age, and my older age, I guess, appreciate him a bit more. And I would like, I'm a fan of a lot of the Spurs players as well. Kane, Son, a lot of those players.
Oh yeah,
I'd like them
yeah.
to win a trophy. That's all I'm saying. I'd like to see
And
them.
their fans out of all the top 6 Prem sides, probably the
Yeah,
most tolerable as well. So
yeah.
if there's any team to go out to, it probably is them.
I saw a lot of Spurs fans on Twitter, and Gary Lineker and Jamie O'Hara
Yeah,
both saying how they didn't really think it was a red,
yeah.
and Jamie O'Hara.
Quick one on Trevor Sinclair.
Oh God, don't even.
we might have to put the link to the tweet in the description or something, because about the De Silva red card. I can't remember exactly what words
He said
used,
that's
but
the reason he's not playing in a higher
higher
level.
division. What nonsense, man! Absolute nonsense.
You see,
Joey Barton done it week in, week out, man. That guy.
oh, players better than him. I mean, you see those tackles in Champions
Roy
League.
Keane. Roy Keane.
Nigel
Oh my
De Jong
Lord.
in a World Cup final does a tackle worse than that.
Yeah,
So
crazy. Shame on Trevor Sinclair.
I don't think you should throw a young English player under the bus like that just for an accident. But anyway, we digress. Tomorrow, Manchester United v Man City. We'll be back again for another reaction. We're also going to be doing some different videos as well coming up soon. So thanks for watching as ever, and we'll see you soon.